Um, your microphone is actually very, very fuzzy. I'm not sure if mine's like that too.
No, it had a problem. It's reconnecting now.
Yeah.
It should be fine now. So I just get a
Alright.
ping that was like, oh, I think it kept recording. Cause it's,
It should
yeah,
have, yeah.
but you
No,
tried to,
it's just a little fuzzy right now
okay.
for the quality of your microphone. Not sure if mine's gonna end up like that too, but um, the reasoning behind Koala being my favorite is also because I like her design. I like how they included a character who seemed like she wasn't really gonna be that big a role, and then ended up giving her such a big role. And I think she just, like you said, has a lot of potential. She could end up being a really strong female character, and I also like how she's helping out Sabo and such, because Sabo was one of my favorites in the among the three
Dressrosa, right?
brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting. He
yeah.
is the least dead one between Lacey.
Oh my gosh.
But, yeah, alright. So, what's your favorite fight? This one is, like, incredibly hard for me.
Do you want me to answer first then?
Do you have an answer?
I already mentioned it before.
Okay.
My favorite fight once again is Usopp and Luffy's fight
Oh,
over the
that's my
Going
favorite
Merry.
too.
Yeah, because just that whole scene in general is just very emotional. It it was probably one of the only scenes that actually made me cry when
Oh, really?
watching and reading One Piece.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, because it was just so sad. I felt so bad for Usopp. Like he,
Did you watch the anime or did you read the manga?
at that point, I was still watching the anime,
Okay, yeah, that was like
and
one of the best episodes, I think, like
yeah,
animation wise.
yeah, that too. So why is it your favorite then?
Um, it's my favorite because like One Piece has like good fights, but I mean it's like I wouldn't say it has like the best fights I've ever seen, but they're good. But like I care more about the fights when you have like a relevance to the characters, and that probably had like the most emotional relevance to like the main characters. Like they were all affected by it. Like it was really important for like what was going on with the
Mhm.
characters emotionally. So like as an audience member, I cared more because of that. Like it meant a lot what was happening, and it was really unexpected. And at the time, like Luffy and Usopp were my number one and two top favorite characters, and I was like, why are they fighting? These are my I don't know who I want to win. It was like Gara and Rock Lee, because like at the time Gara and Rock Lee fought, they were my two favorite characters in Naruto. So I'm just like, who do I want to win this? It's so low. I'm torn. But yeah, so it was like the impact of it to the characters themselves that made me really care about it, and it was also like a really well done like fight in terms of choreography and stuff. It was Usopp's coolest fight. Like he looked the most badass when he was fighting Luffy. It was like there was no winner or like in it really. It was just kind of like going to be sad no matter who won, even though you know that Usopp's going to lose.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of sad to watch. It's like watching your friends actually fight. That's what it felt like. So, what is your favorite One Piece opening? Do you want to answer, or do you think about it?
I
Because I know
honestly
mine.
skipped majority of the openings.
Oh, ouch,
So
ouch.
I would
So
probably say
anime.
that We Are
Okay,
um
just how to default.
is my favorite.
The
Yeah,
one you
just out
remember.
default because that was actually the one that I. No, no, no. The One Piece rap. That one's definitely my favorite.
Nice.
It's
And
pretty
you have
great.
to sing it at the end. I forgot to mention that. You have to sing it is what I meant to say.
I
Um, let
don't
me.
think I can.
What is my favorite one? I honestly don't love all the One Piece openings, so I don't think you missed a lot. Like, there's some good ones, but none of them are. In terms of music alone, like if you like One Piece, I understand why people like them, but in terms of like a song that I would listen to over and over and over, regardless of One Piece, there's only a handful of them that are really good. I think my
Hmm.
favorite one is the 13. I forget what it's called right now in the moment. The Ace dying one, the Marineford opening with like the flames around the One Piece logo and the entire thing is just like making you get upset about Ace being built up to die. Basically, you're showing like them as kids, like his V break heart is like burning out into the words of One Piece. Like it's like he's about to die. Get ready, and it's just like showing off all the characters in that arc. And I think in terms of the song, that's like one of the best One Piece openings. And a lot of the One Piece openings are very, very like Sesame Street childish, and that's like one of the more mature. Like, okay, this isn't for 8-year-olds to go like, yay, 1, 2, 3, One Piece. Like, it's not. It's a little bit more mature and like solemn. So I like that. Um, what is your favorite movie or special or episode of? I don't think you've seen any of the movies, so this might be like
No, so I can't answer this.
you've seen some of the specials, right?
Um,
Any of
I
the
don't think
specials?
so.
You didn't watch the Sabo one?
No, I did not yet.
Well,
Remember, I fell asleep during that one.
okay. Well, I'll go through it really quickly then. My favorite movie is film Z because it's the best. Everyone knows it's the best. There's like no reason to explain why. It's the best in terms of
End the question.
everything. Huh? What?
Just
Oh,
end there.
yeah. Well, it's
There.
the best in terms of animation, story, music, like everything is like good in it. So, my favorite special is maybe the last one was actually really good. The Foxy one, like the villain was pretty good. They used hockey in a more interesting way than like he had, like there was a villain that had hockey swords and stuff. Uh, the I guess the one with Burndy World or whatever, the Hand Island Adventure I think it's called. The episode of Luffy was probably the best special. An episode of Sabo is the best episode of in terms of animation, I guess. Episode of yeah, I think in terms of animation probably is the reason why that was good, and it did a better job of like recapping the entire Dressrosa arc. Like you could literally just skip the entire arc and watch that, and you get the first half of it, and it's paced really, really well and stuff. So I'd recommend that and watching the anime episodes. What's your favorite arc in One Piece? Do you need time to think about it?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
You go ahead.
It's pretty easy for me. The Arlong arc probably is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Because it's the first one where it really hooked me in. And I cared about everything that was happening, and I really was kind of like, I don't want to watch Battle Shonen or read Battle Shonen at that point. Like I was reading a lot, and I was like, they're all kind of Dragon Ball basically, just with different art styles. It's just Dragon Ball. Like it's all like some pretty like flashy fighting, but like no plot. Like I don't care about the characters. I don't care how pop like they're like level 1 Super Saiyan, now level 2, and it's just like screaming, and there's no story. And that was where there was like a really interesting story and emotions, and like I cared about what was happening. So it made like the finale really exciting. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be awesome. Like I was so upset at how Nami got treated that I was waiting for the fight at that point, and it used to be kind of like, oh, it's just gonna be like repetitive fights, and I was actually excited for the finale of it. And I liked all this stuff. I thought it was like all really, it came together really well. Like the plot twist with like her killing Usopp, and then Usopp, her protecting them all, like by hurting them, and like it was just, it all came together really well. All the characters became really likable, even the ones that I was undecided on in that arc. All kind of came together. All the fights became really good, better than they were in the previous arc. So that one or Water 7. Water 7 is like the version 2.0 of that, I guess. But I don't really
Yeah.
like the second half. I don't like the fights in his lobby as much as I like the fights in Marlon Park. Which one is your favorite?
Oh boy. I'm still a little uncertain.
You're behind in the manga, so if you read the current arc, it might be your favorite since it has a bunch of animals in it.
The furry arc might be my favorite.
Yeah.
So far, I guess the whole
Do you want me to recap the arcs?
No, it's fine. I mean, the one that I really liked the most was probably the Doflamingo one, like the one of the most recent ones here, just because it has a lot of I mean, that entire arc also ties in with like Rebecca and the whole Lucy thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that arc altogether then because one, it introduced back Sabo, and it introduced a whole bunch of new characters like Koala. Like we're finally starting to see more of a storyline with Dragon. And also just has a lot of dynamic fights, and also lost his arm. So I mean,
That's like your favorite part of One Piece. While losing his arm. You started it for Chopper and you stayed for Law getting arms cut off.
yeah,
That's your
honestly,
that was the hook in One Piece. But yeah, it's pretty. It had a lot going on, and it's really good if you marathon it. And I think you got to marathon it a lot of
yeah,
it. So,
kind of.
um, what is your favorite One Piece video game? Well,
One Piece, what?
video game.
I
Uh,
can't answer this one either,
yeah, you can.
unless if you consider phone games.
Well, that's a video game. The best One Piece, like Gigant Battle on DS is really good. A really good 2D fighting game. Like that's one of the best One Piece games. Grand Adventure slash Grand Battle Rush is probably the other one that's really good. The rest of them are not really good, but the best one is Treasure Cruise on mobile. Definitely, it's the best One Piece game. Like I've played a lot of them. It's the best one
Mm,
in terms of like gameplay, in terms of fan service, since they include a lot of stuff from the series, like a lot of little touches. Like even the way Usopp gets knocked over is like the way he's drawn knocked over in the manga and stuff like that. Like all their lines of dialogue every character has ever had in the series is put in there. They adapt to the cover stories in their own way. Like everything is in there, so
mhm.
and it's not like crappy gameplay wise. So that would be my favorite. I was gonna definitely say Treasure Cruise. I thought that would be the easiest one for you to choose. You're already
Well, I
playing the
mean,
best one, so it's like, um, if you were in the One Piece universe, whose crew they used who incorrectly, but they used the wrong who in terms of you know English language. Would you join and why, or which Navy crew would you join and why? Go.
you want me to go first?
Sure.
I would join Law's crew because Beppo is awesome. And also, I just like, I mean, I like how, like,
They
mm,
wear cute animal hats.
yeah, and they're all, like, named after animals and such. And, like, they ride in, like, a yellow submarine, and they're just,
Yeah, that is pretty sweet.
they have their own law, literally. So,
They have literally. Is that a pun?
kind of.
But yeah, I mean, I probably Law. I mean, I don't know. It's a weird question. Like, who would you join? Because there's characters that I like from all of them, and they're things that I wouldn't want to deal with. Uh, maybe the Navy. How strong am I? Like, that's a more important question. Like, am I going to be getting killed? Am I going to be like the buggy of the crew, or do I have powers too? Am I just like cleaning the floor and getting shot at and stuff? Like, but yeah, probably Law. Law's cool. He's a doctor, so he knows how to take care of you, and you get to wear a nice hat and matching outfits. You get to Law's the most stylish crew, I guess, because
True.
they're all swagged out with their matching outfits like a boy band. What is the saddest moment in One Piece?
I already said this answer,
What
like,
is it,
2
Robin?
times. No, the Usopp Luffy fight. The one
That
fight
was the
that actually made
saddest,
me
really?
cry.
Oh.
Yeah, that made me really upset. Like that.
Yeah, that was
It,
pretty
like,
sad for me. Nami's backstory was pretty sad. Like Nami's backstory was really sad for me. So was Chopper's. Nami's backstory was sad because it felt all of a sudden like a real like drama, like a real life drama. Like it was just about two girls that were adopted, being raised in like a poor family, and the mom, and they hated, and they was like Nami resented her mom. She's like, "You don't make enough money. Why do you have to live like this?" Like when she was saying stuff like that, it felt like whoa, is this a battle showman still? Like where are the powers and stuff? Like why is this getting so real all of a sudden? So I felt like that made it more emotional. And when she's like, "Oh, that money's not for me; it's for my daughters," because like I love them no matter what and stuff, and she gets shot in the head, like that was pretty sad.
no, you mean she gets put into prison
Yeah,
forever?
I forgot 4 kids. 4 kids. Yo ho ho ho, whatever. Dreaming. Uh, but yeah, and Choppers was sad because of everything, and he had to be like a cute stuffed animal the entire time, and they had to draw him with broken legs and stuff. Like he has a broken leg and a black eye, and he's covered in like blood and stuff. Like it was pretty intense. But this
Mhm.
and the saddest part of Chopper's thing is that he accidentally killed his own father with a mushroom. I was like, come on. That,
He was gonna die anyway.
yeah, but he poisoned him, so he has to live with the fact that he poisoned it. Well, until he blows himself up, which is a good thing in that situation. So, like, are they really gonna have Chopper murder this baby, murder his own parent, the only person that he likes? Like, it just seemed like abusive. But what is the most shocking moment in One Piece to you?
You can go first.
Robin grabbing Frankie balls, probably. Frankie running around naked with a hairy butt, and then Robin grabbing his testicles and squeezing them. That was pretty
I
shocking.
forgot about that part.
Yeah, that was, you probably blocked it out. That was pretty shocking. If they mean shocking as in like surprising, probably Sabo coming back into the story, because
Mhm.
I knew he was probably going to, but I did not expect him to come back that early. Like that was shocking. Um, Ace dying was kind of shocking. The entire arc was like, is he gonna die? But at the same time, so few characters that actually died that I was kind of like doubting it. At first, I was like, he has to die. He better die. Then I was like, whoa, he actually died. So I was kind of surprised by that. But probably Sabo.
Mhm.
Which one was that? Was that the same one for you?
Um,
What was the
I
most
guess so. I
surprising?
mean, the whole like Sabo coming back, and it was like a pleasant surprise though. So, and also the whole koala being involved, despite her not seeming like that big of a character.
Yeah, she looked different. Well, she looked the same but different. Like she looked like a
She didn't have like the weird like
yeah, she had like
creepy kid
Muppet
smile
face and
anymore.
stuff. She looked like a sock puppet when she was a little kid. She didn't even look like a girl. Like I thought that was like maybe a boy or something. But what is the funniest One Piece moment? And who is the funniest character? Do you have an answer for this?
Yeah, I like the whole like the weird Usopp face when what I
When
can't remember.
sugar poisoned him or whatever?
Yeah, that was very funny. I love how like people still use that as like reaction image on the internet. It's pretty
Usopp's
funny.
mean face.
Yeah,
Mean
his
face.
meme face.
Uh,
Meme.
yeah. Funniest characters probably Usopp, unless it's funniest moment was Afro Luffy. If there's a character funnier than Usopp, it's probably Afro Luffy. That was like the funniest thing. The fact that that exists because it was so random and strange, and they committed to it so much. I'm like, oh, what makes a person a champion? Is it them or is it their afro and stuff like that? And like it was just so funny. It's like why an afro? And the fact that Sanji was calling him like soul brother, like that was hilarious.
Hmm.
That was so funny. But yeah. What is the most memorable moment? These are kind of like really similar questions in a row. Uh, most memorable moment? I maybe when Luffy was like, Nami was part of our crew or whatever, or when Luffy and Usopp fought for
Hmm.
me. What about you? Just all the things you mentioned already?
Yep,
Yeah, there's some.
basically everything.
What did you?
Cause
Everything about this
I
movie.
have a bad memory, so
Yeah.
I mean,
What was it? The most
stuff that I
recent
can actually
chapter.
remember, I already listed.
The most recent chapter. Oh, what's your
There you
favorite
go.
ability in One Piece? Laws. Laws. Fruit, pretty much. I
Mm.
like that one the best. It's so cool and like, has a lot of different. There's so many different uses he gets out of like having an operation too. But it's pretty cool. What's yours? Favorite one?
Um, I like Blackbeard's.
Really?
Yeah, because he
His
can
what?
literally steal people's powers.
His ability to kill Ace? Like, what do you mean? his
I
first.
mean, he did kill Ace and everything, and he's like a
Oh,
fucking terrible person.
yeah.
Excuse me, frickin'.
But he's so handsome. His ability is like just darkness, eating stuff, and like he can cancel that. He doesn't steal their power. He just like turns it off when he touches you.
No, he also can steal it, I thought. Couldn't
No, he
he?
doesn't. Yeah, he did, but I don't know. Like, it's not revealed if that's part of his fruit or not, or if he can just do it somehow with a different way. Like, they never explained it yet, so it might not be part of his actual fruit. Like, it might be some other
Mm,
thing. But if it is part of his fruit, then that's pretty OP. So
Yeah,
Do you
he's a
own?
broken character.
He's broken OP. Super, super broke. Super broke, bruh. Do you own any? Do you own any One Piece merchandise? Yeah, I own a lot of it. I have the DVD signed by the English voice actor. The
Really?
One Piece stuff. Yeah, I have like the first one or two because I was like really. I didn't think they were gonna sell well, so I bought them when they came out. I have a Sogeking figure with Chopper standing, doing the same pose as him. I have a Tashigi.
Really?
Yeah, I have it. It's pretty cute.
You never showed me
It was the
that.
first Sogeking figure that they ever made. Like I bought it,
You should
and
show me that.
I have a Chopper plushie, like the hat Chopper plushie that looks like he's sitting on your head. I have the Tashigi POP. I have the Luffy POP. Um,
Hey.
I have a One Piece wall scroll. I have I have Japanese One Piece like volume. I have an English One Piece volume. I have some, yeah. That's pretty much it though. I don't have like a super large amount, but I do have like some DVDs and like two figures. Oh, I have like some keychains and stuff. I have a little chibi Tashi keychain thing.
That's cute.
Um, I know you have some stuff, right? You have a bunch of
Yeah.
Chopper stuff. What do you have?
Yeah, I have a chopper figure. Um I have both the what's it called? The Film Z one, and then I have Horn Point after time skip chopper.
Really?
Yeah, I think I showed you those.
Got Frankie's crotch for no reason too.
Oh yeah, the Frankie random Frankie crotch that I got from my friend gave me a one of those weird grab bags where like you don't know what is in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got an Usopp figure, and then I got Frankie's crotch. And apparently we are supposed to put them all together, but at the time it seemed really confusing. Why did I just get Frankie's crotch? So
Why not? That's what all the girls say. But you
I also have a tank chopper thing I got from a friend.
tank top?
Tank chopper.
Oh, the chopper in the tank. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny that they make like. I just imagine in Japan everything Chopper does. They're like, it's cute. We need to make toys of it. Like everything he does. Like he was in a tank for like one panel in the comic, and they're just like, we're making toys of that. Like, so yeah.
Yeah, I have that, and then I also have a chopper figure of him on a sled that I got from my other friend.
We both have the
I guess I
same
also.
Chopper shirt, don't we?
Hmm?
We both have the exact
Oh
same
yeah, we
Chopper
have
shirt.
chopper shirts.
Yeah, matching Chopper
I
shirt.
got that from a friend.
We
I
bought them
also.
separately, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But it's just convenient that we both got them at or it's got the same one. And then I also have a, I guess a chopper hat because I use that for my cosplay. I think that's all. I probably had, like, I have a bunch of buttons and such, but I don't really use them. I think I have a couple stickers.
I forgot about the shirts. I have that blue
Yeah, he
Chopper
has
shirt.
a white One Piece
Yeah, that's
shirt
what I was gonna say. With
that I
this
borrowed.
straw hat, Jolly Roger.
Very a nice shirt.
Yeah. What's the number one thing you love the most about One Piece?
Chopper.
Um, is that your serious answer?
That's my final
It
answer.
is. Yeah, it's final answer. Uh, Mine is like I like how creative it is. I guess because a lot of manga and especially a lot of shonen battle manga are just really generic, really stereotypical. And even though there are things like that in One Piece, like you can feel that the creator is trying to like do things in an original way. Even if he's using an idea that gets used a lot, he tries really hard to put his own spin on it and stuff like that. And that was like there from the beginning, and I immediately like really appreciated that. Like I was like, oh, he's like doing this type of character, but he's doing it in its own way. So like, he's trying to make it like unique to One Piece. He's trying to like give it its own vibe and stuff. Like I know even when he created Chopper, speaking of Chopper, he said like he wanted him to be like tougher and not just like a mascot character. Like he wanted him to have his own personality and backstory and stuff like that, and not just be like the generic like animal that walks behind him and just like says Pikachu over and over or something. Or like stuff like that. He didn't want him to be like Cone from Bleach, who's just there to be cute or like Akamaru or something, just like an animal that is to sell merchandise. If you wanted him to be an actual character and like stuff like that, I appreciate. What's the number one thing you hate the most about One Piece? This could be a lot of things, right? I wonder what you're gonna say.
I don't like the Foxy pirate arc.
Not even when Chopper gets kidnapped and he
I
switches
mean,
sides.
I just don't like Foxy.
He's so handsome.
Uh, uh,
Why does he have
like
that thing in
that
his
arc,
pants? He just
huh?
has like a sword handle just sticking in the front of his pants for no reason. So does Bartolomeo. Like I don't know if that's fashion or if it's like a weapon or if it's a Japanese thing that I don't get. Like they have these things sticking in their pants if you look at the times. But like in the front too, it's weird. But what were you gonna say? You hate the Foxy arc?
I just don't really like Foxy in general. I mean, I know a lot of people love him,
Not a lot of
and
people love that.
well, I
There
mean,
are
it was just at the time I was really not feeling the whole silly arc.
not feeling it. Not
Wasn't
feeling
feeling
it.
it.
But yeah, some people don't like it. I really like it because it has Afro. I thought it was like really funny,
Yeah.
and but I marathon it too, and I don't know. I get afraid of One Piece becoming like constantly like too Dragon Ball Z-ish or like too Naruto-ish, and just like
Mm.
taking itself like way too seriously and becoming too melodramatic for me to take seriously. So I didn't mind it, but I can understand why people didn't like it. Foxy's power was super OP. Like he was a goofy character, but his power was really cool. Um, uh, does did I answer it? What's the number one
No,
thing I hate?
you
Oh,
didn't.
what do I hate about One Piece?
I hate everything.
Luffy's face. Um, no, I don't. There's, there's not a lot I hate about it. I wish it could.
Be over.
No, no. I wish certain things weren't forced to be stretched out. Like I can tell there's certain things because it's popular and it's shown where they're like, just take as long as possible to finish this arc. Like I don't think the creator because he can write fast stories. I don't think he's like always wanting to stretch things out. I think they're just like we want to make as much money off of manga as possible. Keep this story going as long as possible. I don't like that about manga in general. Like they're just like make it go as long as you can make it go. Like you need to stretch it out, even if it hurts the
Hmm.
story. I really don't like that because there's definitely certain arcs that would be better if he could just go directly to the point and not like drag it out. So I hate that he goes on hiatus so much now. Like that's the thing I hate the most.
I mean, he's sick.
He's not sick. He's old and he wants to live his life and not be drawing 8 days a week, like 28 days, 28 hours a day, and so like he's constantly doing it. So he probably wants more time to like be alive and go outside. Because he literally takes like off like every third week now. So I don't like that. But I mean, I don't know.
Man's gotta live.
Not really. But I don't like Boa Hancock. That's the thing I hate the most about One Piece. My least favorite thing. I don't know.
Oh my
That's the thing I
god.
hate the most. I don't like how scantily clad they make the girls now. It annoys me how every girl has the same body and
Oh,
stuff. That's the number one thing I dislike the most about it.
I guess that's also one of the things I
Yeah.
dislike is that just the majority of the females just look like copy pasted models, and then there's like you look at the men, and then
Look
it's
like
like,
super hot bars.
oh, they're normal.
What?
Like they look like they're just normal.
What? Who has like
Like,
an 18 pack? Luffy has like an 18 pack. Zoro has even Usopp's like built when he takes his shirt off.
yeah, but then there's like characters who have like a stronger or like a bigger build to them, like a heavier build. For example, let's take the giants. Um,
That's true. That's true.
each
The
of them
giant
had
girls just look. Well, there's the super duper ugly woman like Kokoro,
you know
Mermaid, and Big Mom and stuff.
that was like, but they always use those ugly girls as just jokes, like instead of actually giving them like a storyline. So I mean, I don't know. I guess that's just one of the cases.
Does One Piece take your number one spot in your top 10 anime? If not, where is it? It's a weird question. You can answer that first.
Yes.
Does it? Does it? I don't like the One Piece anime anymore.
I mean,
I
oh,
don't think it
the
was ever
anime.
that good. It says anime, but I guess anime is
Okay,
fine.
then
It's not even
It's
in my
not even
top.
on there.
It's not even in my top 15 anime. As far as series in general, it's one of my favorite franchises. I guess. Like, um, as far as like top manga, I think it's like the best ongoing shonen battle manga. So it'd probably be in like the second half of the top 10 if I had to pick the top 10 best manga right now or something. It wouldn't be number one or two. It'd probably be like six or something. If I had to pick like my favorite manga, like five or six, maybe four.
Maybe
Not
it's
top
just not
three.
even on there.
No, it would be. It would be. Like I really like One Piece. I think it's the best battle shonen. Like it's the one I like the most out of like fighting shonen series. But it's not in
Hmm.
my top. It's not my top three. What about you? It's not on
Um,
there. What are your top favorite anime and manga series?
well, I mean, I could just definitely say that Oyasumi Poon Poon has taken the very top. Um, I mean, I don't really tend to keep up with mangas
Or
and
anime?
such.
Well, it says anime, so
Hmm?
anime. If you just mix them all together, is what I'm asking.
If I just mix them all
All
together,
two
anime
anime,
and manga,
yeah.
I mean, One Piece still wouldn't be on my top 10, maybe.
Oh
Maybe it would?
snap! Oh snaps! What about Chopper?
Maybe?
What are your favorite key characters? Is Chopper in the top five or no?
Yeah, Choppers. So,
What are your top five
but
cutest favorite mascot characters?
you're getting away from the original.
This is the last question, so it does not matter.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, well, I guess my favorite
the One
top.
Piece anime is not very good. Even when I look back in the episodes that I used to enjoy, so like I I'm gonna be disappointed if someone says One Piece is their number one favorite anime. Because that means you don't watch a lot of anime, or you're very biased. You are like super biased, or you don't know what good animation looks like, or something. Like the best thing about the One Piece anime is the voice acting. Like the voice actors are really really good in it
Mhm.
for the main characters. But other than that, it is not one of the top tier like anime series adaptations. But
I can
what were you gonna
definitely
say
agree with that.
about cute characters?
I mean, definitely my favorite, cutest character is Chopper.
What about
Um,
Foxy?
I guess this is where we say goodbye.
Is it really Chopper or is it
Yeah, it's definitely Chopper because Chopper's just adorable. Um, I mean, I have a bunch of merchandise of him. My second favorite is the Yokai Watch cat thing.
really?
No.
I was like, whoa, Chimbanyan. I was like, you don't even know his name, but he's your fave. Wow, Yokai Watch coming out in the world. I was gonna say, fuck you, Pikachu. That's what I was gonna say.
Now you have to answer the question.
What's my favorite cutest mascot character?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you took the Yokai Watch one. Um, and you have no idea how many I know, so it's like there's a lot to think about. Um, I like Snivy from Pokemon, like Excalibur from Soul Eater. I,
Really?
yeah, he's pretty cute. Not really. Actually, no, he's not really cute, but he's a funny mascot character.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Ninja Cats from Naruto. No, I don't. There's like one for every series, so it's hard to think of it on the spot like this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um Chopper's pretty good. Um, mm, the cutest one. It's so hard to choose. Yeah, I can choose. I can choose right now. I'd have to really think about it. It's like a serious question. um, I like the dog from Beck though. He's sweet. Um, there's like a Frankenstein dog in that series. The dog, he like It's like a bunch of different breeds that stitched together. That's like a song.
Mhm.
Oh, the wee bear bears. Oh.
I don't think that counts, but okay.
Doesn't it? Okay. What's that? What are, aren't there more like animal things in One Piece besides Chopper? I'm trying to think of like all the cute things in One Piece. Aren't there a bunch of them?
That's what I'm trying to think about too. I mean, Beppo
Oh, maybe Beppo.
would probably be
Maybe
good.
Beppo. Oh man, I forgot completely about Beppo. Beppo's pretty awesome.
I'm sorry.
But yeah. So I don't know, dude. There's a lot of cute. Oh, Parappa the Rapper. Never mind. Never mind. Decision made. Parappa the Rapper.
Alright, well,
I
I
knew
guess.
I knew there were a bunch that I was like forgetting, but yeah, probably Parappa.
So that was the last question?
Yep. All right.
Alright, well.
Now you have to sing the rap. I'll
No.
give you the beat.
No, guys. No, guys.
I'm not gonna stop recording until you start singing at least one lyric.
I don't even remember the lyrics.
Don't give it up, Luffy. Dreaming.
I'm gonna tomorrow.
Gotta go, gotta go,
Don't
gotta
give up
go. Here's
night.
what a treasure on the ground. Go ahead. Yayo, yayo.
Alright, well, thanks
Zoro's just
for
like a
dropping by,
samurai.
guys. Thanks for dropping by.
Laby, Nami's not shy.